Hi all, just a quick point of view Moto blog ride review of my 2022 Braaap Moto EV 5000 watt. This bike was delivered in September 2022, almost a year after placing my order. I chose this bike as I wanted to get back into riding motorcycles after not riding since my 20s. I'm a huge fan of all forms of electric transportation. I looked at several electric bikes, which were way more expensive, however decided on the Moto E as a bit of an introduction and experiment to see if an electric motorcycle was practical and it was something that I could modify and experiment with and program and play with to improve the performance. I was also impressed that the bike was being developed and offered by Braaap, an all-Australian company who was trying to bring electric bikes to the market at a reasonable price comparable to gas-powered bikes. If I'm impressed with this bike, I will then invest in a more expensive bike with better range and performance. Currently, I'm enjoying testing the range and charging options for the bike.
Right, so we're going to go for a little test ride on the Moto E, since we've done the regen and boost settings. This is the Moto E 5000 watt, just in my local streets. Handles awesome. Regen kicks in down to sort of 10 or 20 k's an hour, and then it just rolls. I'll just do some slow laps around my street. It's pretty comfortable. The acceleration boost is pretty good. I mean, nothing like an extreme sports bike, but enough. Handles really well. There it is there. If you put the brake on and try and accelerate, obviously the two aren't working at the same time, so it can get a bit confusing there. You just got to be aware of that. It's quite a fun bike to ride. It's freezing today where I am here on the Gold Coast, but it's nothing like people down south. It's about 7 degrees here, but it's rugged up on the bike. I've thrown on a dash cam with also a rear cam as well, and I can adjust those here on the bike and go between split screen and rear. It's quite small, that's just a cheap Chinese one which goes to an SD card. Also got GoPro mounts, quad lock, tyre pressure, cruise control on the right. Might be a bit too much, but just stuff that I thought it needed. I haven't ridden a bike for about 10 or 15 years. I had some race bikes, some Honda race bikes, mainly NSRs, VFRs, RBF, many years ago, but always wanted to get back into it. But I own a Tesla, and I absolutely love the performance of electric vehicles and the convenience and efficiency, and thought I'd go the Braaap Moto E. And yeah, I'm loving it for the price point. It's quite good. It's pretty much what I expected. I mean, it's not an Energica or a Zero or a Harley Livewire, but it's a good entry to the market and a good test for those that might want to get an electric bike. This is the hub motor, so it hasn't got that central geared motor with the massive battery packs and the performance of some of those electric sports bikes, and it obviously doesn't have the range. But this is a good test bed for enthusiasts, as they say. I've made a few modifications to it. I like the fact that you can program it. It's quite good. Fun to ride. Very fun to ride. I guess the proof's in the pudding. I haven't done many miles on it as to the quality and how it lasts. It is from China, but I guess everything is these days. Even the Teslas are now. with American technology, but this is an Australian project. It's something I wanted to get on board with Braaap. I mean, there's little things I don't like. I don't like the blinker, which doesn't reset to normal here. That can get very annoying, which I'm going to change, so I'll just swap that out for one that resets when you push in the centre. Things like suspension and tyres and things I'll eventually replace over time, and possibly upgrade the battery. I'm going to upgrade it to level 2 charging through the tank port. There's a kit online for that, but voids your warranty, but I think I want to do that for purposes of being out and about and being able to get a charge while you're shopping or something. I mean, nothing fast, not DC fast charging. I guess that's something that will come with a lot of electric bikes. Yeah, it's a little fun bike to ride around. You know, I'm like 40s. I don't want to go mucking around on extreme sports bikes and kill myself. I mean, I guess you could on this too, but this has got enough acceleration for what I need. It's got enough speed on the highway. Looks good. A good looking sports bike, not like some of the freaky bikes out there that look weird to me, that are electric. This one looks like a sports bike, matches the Moto 4 that they have. Very Ducati Panigale in appearance. I like the matte black. Yeah, a good bike to play with, sorry. So I'm just warming it up, riding around the streets. I'm not going to go out. There's a lot of school traffic around on the main roads at the moment. Just play around here. So I will see you when I get back. I've just been doing little bits and pieces to the bike. I'm going to paint on the fairings that aren't painted. I've just been adding little aftermarket features to it. Things that don't come on it. I can do another video going over the bike. Just all your standard stuff. Probably got a bit overboard. Good with sticker freak. Put some stickers and decals on it. Lightning bolts and things like that. Yeah, I'm only getting it up to about 70 just in these local streets, which are 50 speed limited, but it does that easy enough. Quick enough for my liking at the moment. I'm not racing it or anything, so pretty quick and nimble and fun to ride. But I haven't ridden for a very long time, so I'm not going to throw it around like I used to when I was a lot younger. I'm still having a little bit cautious riding around. All the safety gear on, of course, body armour and things like that. Probably not needed for this trip, but it's fun. Okay, we'll leave it there for now.